welcome back to my channel. It's been so long now. It feels like forever, and I'm so glad to be back. I wasn't going to record until I had all my setup and everything, but I decided, you know, why not? I'm bored. I have nothing to do. I've had this look in my mind for some time now, and it came out exactly how I wanted it to. I'm glad that I sat down and decided to record this. Some of you guys know that my stuff did get stolen a few months back, and I've been trying to just get everything back together. You may have a few questions about what has gone on in my life the past few months, because it's a whole lot has went on, and I'm going to try and make a video or two answering y'all's questions and kind of explaining a little bit what has gone on. So I'm going to be working on that next. I have so much planned. I'm so excited for you guys to see what I have coming. My husband is probably so sick of it by now, but we are getting it done, and it's just going to be great. So if you guys want to see this look, then I guess just keep on watching and follow me on all social medias, Instagram, everything will be in the description, and I hope you enjoy this makeup look. So to start off, I'm just going to be moving my hair out of the way so that way it doesn't get a mess. And then to prime my eyelids, I am going to be using the Urban Decay Primer Potion. On top of that, I am going to be using the Soft Ochre Paint Pot by MAC. I do use two primers because I have oily eyelids, and it just helps my eyes to not crease by the end of the day. Then to set that, I'm going to be using just a matte eyeshadow, and I believe this is a Morphe single shadow. This will also help your next colors to not be so patchy and to blend pretty easily. So first off, I'm going to start with the color Transition from the Violet Voss Holy Grail palette, using circular motions just to kind of blow out this color. Next, I'm going to be going into the Morphe 35B palette and using this light mauve color, and also going in circular motions to buff out this color because I do have a larger canvas than most people, and I just kind of like the way this looks. Then taking the clean brush with no extra product and just going over the top so that way it's a little bit more blended. Then taking this deep magenta and using a little bit of a smaller brush and placing this more into the crease, not blowing this color out as much as I did the other ones. I am using back and forth sweeping motions, just so that way the color stays exactly where I want it to be at. Then using a really dark plum color with a smaller crease brush from Morphe, and just placing this right into the crease just to kind of deepen the look up a little bit more. And then I am going to be going back into that magenta color with the previous brush and going right over that plum just to help blend it out and to add back that color that we lost. Going back into the transition color and just going back over the top just to add some more blending, make sure there's no harsh lines. Lots and lots of blending. Then I'm using my Hard Candy GLAMOFLAUGE concealer in just a flat concealer brush, and we are going to be cutting the crease. I would say I would take your time on this just because it can get a bit messy, And I am going a little bit above my crease because I have hooded eyelids, and it's just gonna make my eyes look just a little bit bigger. Using the NYX Jumbo Pencil in Milk and going right over that concealer. The reason why I'm using this white is because I want my next color to really pop and be more bright and vibrant. Then setting that concealer with just the same matte shadow we set our primer with. Going back into the Morphe 35B palette and using this kind of coral peachy color and packing it onto the lid, trying not to get it into the crease, just bringing it up as close to the line as I can get it. I am packing this color on. I'm dipping into the product quite a bit so that way it's as bright and vibrant as I like it. And let me just say, this color is beautiful. I absolutely love it. For glitter, I'm using the Eye Candy Cosmetics and Candy Coin, and I used their liquid sugar, what is it called? Glitter adhesive, and I'm just placing this right in the crease. And I did build the glitter up as well to how dramatic I wanted it. So taking Crystal out of the Violet Boss palette, and I'm going to be highlighting my inner corner and the arches of my brows just to add a little more pop. Then I'm going to be blending out the top of my brows just so that way that highlight isn't so harsh and it kind of fades nicely. For eyeliner, using the Kat Von D tattoo liner, and I am going to be doing a wing. I tried to film as much of the wing as I could just because I know a lot of people skip through it, but it's kind of hard filming the wing because you have to, you know, make sure you're in the camera right, and I kept kind of moving the mirror up above to where it was kind of hiding my eyes, so it was kind of hard. For lashes, going in with the I think I just completely forgot. Oh my gosh, I think these are Goddess Lashes by Coco Lashes. These are like really dramatic and beautiful. For the face, priming with the Nivea's Men's Post Shave Balm. I love this for a primer. It smells so good. And you just rub it in until it gets kind of tacky, and then you put your foundation over it once it gets like kind of sticky. For foundation, the Too Faced Born This Way, and I am in the color Porcelain because I am white as hell. Then I'm using just this rose oil just because my skin has been pretty dry lately. My skin is always dry in the winter and I freaking hate it. So for concealer, using the Maybelline Age Rewind, and I am just highlighting underneath my eyes, my nose, and forehead and chin. This just kind of brightens up the face and adds a little bit more coverage. And I believe this color is also Porcelain. It's either Porcelain or Fair. So just blending that out with a damp beauty blender. This concealer blends out so nicely. I absolutely love it. To bake, I am using the Airspun translucent powder. This just kind of gives your foundation a like airbrush finish, and it doesn't have a white cast to it either. With a fluffy brush, I'm just going to be using that same translucent powder just to kind of set the rest of the areas of my foundation, so that way my bronzer and contour isn't muddy looking. I was listening to music, so I guess I had to get down a little bit. So for bronzer, I'm using the Kat Von D contour palette in the middle shade, and this is just gonna kind of warm up my face so that way I'm not so damn white. Then going into this cool tone color and placing that right underneath the bronze just to contour and snatch them cheekbones. I am going to be contouring my nose just a little bit, not too much, just because I already have a skinny nose, but this just kind of straightens it out because that hole's kind of crooked. Then I am going to be cutting the contour just so it's more dramatic, using that same Airspun translucent powder. Then dusting it off with this Morphe brush, and I am dusting it, as you can see, going down into my contour, and that just kind of helps blend your contour out so that way it's not so harsh. Going back into that transition color, and I'm just going to be placing this on my lower lash line. And then for eyeliner, using this NYX black, it's just a black pencil liner. I don't suggest this. Everyone raved about it, but to me it took so long to build it up. Like, it just did not go on very good. So I don't recommend that eyeliner at all. Then just gonna add a little bit of mascara. For highlight, going in with the Anastasia Glow Kit. And these highlighters are so good, but of course I don't have my lighting set up, so it's not giving it all the power, you know, that it deserves. But it actually really is a really good highlighter. So just doing my nose and my Cupid's bow. For blush, I am using a MILANI Coral blush. I almost said brush. I do my blush after my highlight because it kind of helps blend that highlight out. For the lips, I believe this is ColourPop's Monday Matte, Ultra Matte Lipstick. I just thought it really went with the eye look pretty good. Don't you just love nudes? So this is the final look, and I love it. It came out exactly how I wanted it to, and I hope you guys really enjoyed it. And I can't wait until I have my actual setup. Don't forget to follow me on all social medias. Everything will be in the description. Follow me on Snapchat, keep up with me, and stay tuned for my next video. Bye.